Hello everyone, this is Vineet Pandey, and today we're going to talk about the most important thing. After 7 days, we have GATE exam. 7 दिन के बाद GATE exam है, and the students have some questions, some queries, but the maximum questions which are coming to me is how to prepare for last 7 days. So here I'm going to talk about this thing, but before I talk about the last 7 day strategy, what should you do in the last 7 days? I want to tell you something very important. There are two types of questions which are going to be asked in GATE exam: MSQ and MCQs. MSQs are multiple selective questions. So multiple selective questions means they will give you one question and they can give you 8 to 10 options. And out of those 8 to 10 options, you have to select 2 or 3 or 4 right options and go for a right pair. So in multiple selective type of questions, there is no negative marking. Repeating once again, according to the latest notification of GATE, in MSQ there is no negative marking. ये आपको कोई नहीं बताएगा, ये याद रखना. Multiple selective questions. It's simple. When you go for the paper, read the instruction. जैसे ही पेपर में आप जाओगे ना, first of all सबसे पहले take 5 to 10 minutes to read the instructions. Even in those instructions, you will find it clearly mentioned that MSQ, the multiple selective questions, does not carry any negative marking. Then MCQs, multiple choice questions, they have negative marking. So how to handle negative marking? This is also one of the biggest question. Negative marking is one of the finest way to understand the preparation level of a student. नेगेटिव मार्किंग से पता चल जाता है कि आपने रट्टा मारा है या आपने इन डेप्थ स्टडी किया है. सो हाउ टू डील विद इट? फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल, do not go for the answers if you are not sure about it. This is easy for you. ये तो आपको भी पता है कि सर नहीं आता है तो खाली छोड़ेंगे. The problem is that some of us, like even me also, everybody has a confidence about the preparation. So if I know an answer for 50% yes, 50% no, here you have to take a wise decision. If you don't know the answer, leave it. But if you think that you have 50% idea about the title of the story, question, and the options, so you can go for the right answer, but that is 50-50. What you have to do is do elimination. Go for elimination round. One of the greatest technique which was taught to me by a University of Delhi professor, and then now I teach everyone. Elimination round. You have 4 options. You know the question, you are 50% sure, leave the question, forget thing, just try to go for the wrongest answer. सबसे गलत आंसर कौन सा है उस पे जाओ. For example, if they ask you a question that one of these, pick the famous warrior of Ramayana. Suppose this is the question. Pick the famous warrior of Ramayana. You have 4 options. You find there is Arjun mentioned. Now you are very sure about Arjun, that Arjun was not in Ramayana, he was in Mahabharata. You found the wrongest answer. Cut it. Means cut kar do usko. Now you have 3 left. Then you find Rishi Gautam. Now you're also sure that Rishi Gautam, maybe he was in Ramayana, but he was not a warrior. You found the second wrongest answer. Cut it. Now you're left with 2 types of 2 options. Maybe Ram, maybe Lakshman, maybe Ravan. Here you have to go for the right answer. So if you go for elimination round, it will give you ample opportunity, a clear chance to understand which answer is the suitable answer. Second thing, sometimes you read the question and the answer immediately comes to your brain. बहुत सारे स्टूडेंट्स को क्या होता है कि देख के लगता है सर ये आंसर है फटाक से. When you are answering the question in an exam, do not be over excited. मैं भी हो जाता हूँ कई बार. Even I seeing the question, I know the answer. 90% if I see the question, I know the answer. But then I have done mistakes. And if I have done mistakes, being a teacher, it's my duty to share it with you all. So गलती नहीं करना. मतलब if you find the question easy, use your brain. It can be a tricky question. Whenever I find easy questions, 60 to 70% time, it is a tricky question. Sometimes they are using double negatives. In a statement, if you use not, neither, together, or some kind of double negatives, the question becomes positive. So the students sometimes who are grammatically weak or sometimes who are excited, they don't read the lines, they go for a wrong approach of a question. तो क्वेश्चन ही गलत समझ में आता है तो आंसर बिकम्स रॉन्ग. ये गलती आपको नहीं करनी है. देन Make sure when you go for the answers, you have enough time to recheck, to revise. तो ऐसा मत करना कि बहुत टाइम लेके आपने धीरे धीरे कर दिया. Now we switch what to do, our topic, the concept, what to do in last 7 days. First of all, you have been preparing. Those who are my registered students, there was a first ever batch. जब gate announced हुआ था, I was the first person who announced the gate exam. Then I told the syllabus, I explained how to fill the forms. Now everybody is giving you guidance because they have seen the crowd. Now, but remember this point. Nobody has the experience of attempting gate. Even if it's me, I didn't attempt the gate exam. Even I have to attempt it. So what I am going to do, I am going to share with you. You are a new learner, but you have studied for 3 months. I am also a learner. I already have a lot of, a good knowledge of literature. So what should we do in last 7 days? Let's assume that you are also prepared and covered everything that I have taught in my classes or through my videos. So last 7 days, what are you going to do? Somebody will tell you, study this thing for 2 hours, study this thing for 2 hours, study this thing for 2 hours. Remember, last 7 days, you can simply divide your topics from tough to easy way. So the order should be the toughest ones to the easy ones. And then you have 7 days. Pick the toughest topic for day one. And day one, you don't have to go in the depth of searching it. Read, revise, and mug up whatever you have in front of you. Last days are never good to explore the answers. Last days of any exam, any competitive preparation, any kind of competitive thing. Last days are only to be sharp, to make your memory sharpen. खुद को मजबूत करना होता है लास्ट डेज में. सो जो आपको बोले लास्ट डेज में ये ढूंढ के पढ़ो, वो ढूंढ के पढ़ो, या सर्च दोज थिंग्स, मेक न्यू नोट्स इन लास्ट डेज, दैट्स अ स्टुपिडिटी. डू नॉट मेक न्यू नोट्स इन द लास्ट 7 days. डू नॉट मेक list of writers, list of books to be searched, to be found, or to be purchased in the book forms. Last 7 days is only to make your memory sharpened. So take day one, the toughest topic, spend entire day, make sure as it is the last day, you at least give 7 to 8 hours and just mug up. Sometimes you don't understand the thing, it's okay. But as we have the last 7 days, if you mug up, there are chances that they ask a direct question and you'll be able to answer. Suppose you have mugged up that Wasteland was published in 1922 in the magazine Criterion. And what if they ask you the same question that Wasteland was published in the magazine? So you have mugged up, it will be an easy answer. Second thing, as there is a negative marking concept, you already have studied a lot. But what if you get confused? Even I know a lot of things, but if I don't revise, I will be confused in the exam. So last 7 days, mug up, revise karo. Remember, करत करत अभ्यास जड़मती हो सुजान, रसरी आवजात पाथर पड़त निशान. आप में से बहुत सारे लोगों ने कुएं से पानी निकाला होगा. Many of you must have tried this thing, fetching the water from the well. I have done it. एक पैर को कुएं के फंसाओ, बॉडी को आर्क करो, use the hands and do it like this. And when I was a kid, I would see that the rope, which is very feeble, which is very simple, एक कमजोर सी रस्सी, has made marks on the stones, on the rocks. So repeated performance, repeatedly going, even the rope can make a mark. 7 days. Pick up your toughest topic for day one. Pick up your second toughest topic for day two. Third toughest topic for day three. And just mug up. This is not the time to understand things. This is not the time to go in the depth. Because remember this point. If you did not carry the knowledge in your brain in the exam, your preparation for 4 months, your coaching classes, your notes are not going to help you. What are you going to carry in your exam? This. And how you're going to read and revise everything in last days. And yes, when you read and revise and mug up, do not read and revise and mug up with the intention of mugging up. ऐसे मत सोचना that I have picked notes, अभी याद होना चाहिए, I should remember it right now, why I'm not able to remember it right now, oh my god, I'm not able to. No. Read it once, read it twice, read it 3 times, 5 times. But don't hope that you remember it. Because if you expect you to remember it immediately, अगर आप खुद को फोर्स करोगे कि तुरंत याद हो जाए, तुरंत याद नहीं होगा, प्रेशर क्रिएट हो जाएगा, डर जाओगे. Do your duty and leave everything in the hands of God. Read it 1 time, 2 times, 5 times. Spend your 8 to 10 hours on those particular topics. Leave everything. If you are scared of this thing, if you're scared of gate exam, I must tell you the most important point. Gate exam, the latest notification has clearly mentioned this thing, that the exam standard will be of graduation level. So graduation level standard matlab they are going to give you the easy paper. So डरने की जरूरत नहीं है. You already have prepared well, you already have studied well. I believe you have followed my notes and everything. For this gate exam, I am going to make this thing final, that once you go for the exam, just remember that you are the winner. Carry the spirit. This is your exam. You are going to do it, because once you qualify this exam, your dreams will be fulfilled. Thank you so much. This is Vineet Pandey. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.